Lisa's like, I'm gonna go over there. Now, mind you, I'm at home last night watching the episode like, Lisa, girl, Lisa, calm down. I'm on Twitter like, Lisa, girl, just chill. I'm over there at the bar with Lisa like, girl, no, we not going over there. Just trust the process, girl. Go talk to Trey. Go talk to Alex. Go talk to Antonio. Like, girl, make him jealous. Do something, girl, but don't go over there. I'm like, Lisa, girl, don't go over there. I told Lisa not to go over there, y'all. But Lisa sashayed herself over there, okay, and sat down. And Brian looked her up and down like, what are you doing over here? And I was like, Lisa, girl, why did you go over there? So, hey everybody, welcome back to the Brandy Yvonne channel. Of course, I'm your girl, Brandy Yvonne. Here at my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions. Y'all, we finally got a new show to review over here, okay? It is The Ultimatum on Netflix. It's called The Ultimatum, Marry Me or Move On, aka Marry Me or Get the Hell Out of My Life, aka Marry Me or Get On, or Marry Me or Not. Anyway, this is season 2 of The Ultimatum. I did watch the first season, but I did not review it. I'm not sure if I was even doing reviews at that time. I might have been, I don't know. Anyway, now Netflix has dropped like 8 episodes so far, and then they're gonna drop some more next week. So what we're gonna do is just probably take it episode by episode over here. Maybe I'll lump 2 together. I should have lumped together 1 and 2, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do 1 tonight, and maybe if I have time, I'll do 2 tonight or tomorrow. I'll definitely try to get y'all something for the weekend as well. All right, before we get into anything though, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I appreciate y'all liking the video, and definitely subscribe and let me know what you think of this new season of The Ultimatum. So, of course, y'all already know, if you're an Ultimatum fan, the show is hosted by Nick and Vanessa Lachey, who also hosts Love is Blind. Anyway, I'm tired of it, but that's all we got to work with right now. So, let me introduce y'all to the couples, and I will put the pictures up as I introduce them here. Okay, so let me start with the black couples first because they fresh in my mind. So we got Lisa and Brian. Okay, then we got Riah and Trey. I think Lisa is like 31, Brian's 28. They've been together 2 years. Riah and Trey, like I said, I want to say Riah and Trey like in their 20s. I can't remember. I know Trey's 28 and Riah's 24. I think they've been together either 2 years or 4 years. I can't remember. Then we got Roxana and Antonio. I think they've been together like 4 years or something like that. She's 31. I can't remember how old Antonio is. He around there somewhere. Then we have Kat and Alex. I believe they're about age 31 as well. I can't remember quite how many years they've been together. Maybe 2 or 3 years. And then we have Ryan and James, who are high school sweethearts, and they've been together like 7 years, I believe. And I think they said they never lived together. They met in high school, like I said. Okay, so like I said, I will try to put the pictures up in this part of the video, so y'all can see what they looking like, right? So we got 5 couples, right? So in the beginning, it just starts out with formalities. Vanessa and Nick say y'all all here because y'all gave somebody in the relationship gave the other person an ultimatum. You want to get married or be let go. Okay, you want to be released from services, right? So it turns out that Roxana gave Antonio the ultimatum. Kat gave, did I mention Kat and Alex? I think I did. Kat and Alex. Kat gave Alex the ultimatum. Trey gave Riah, I don't know why I want to call that lady Raja. Trey gave Riah the ultimatum, and Lisa gave Brian the ultimatum, and Ryan gave James the ultimatum. All these Brian's is confusing me. But anywho, so, Nick and Vanessa gave a little spiel. Vanessa gave Nick an ultimatum, turns out. They dated other people for a month, and Nick wanted his old thing back, and he got back with Vanessa, okay? So they basically explained to them the process. So basically what's going to happen, y'all, they're going to split up that night. Then this is going to be their last night together. They're going to split up. The episode is titled The Split. If I didn't say season 2, episode 1, titled The Split. So they're going to split up. The next day or so, a week or so, they're going to be dating each other, dating around. And then I believe like a week, they're going to have to make the choice. So they're going to have like a choice ceremony. You're going to choose somebody else there to be with, right? And you're going to live with them as a couple for like 3 weeks. Then you're gonna get back with your person you came on the show with, your partner, and I think you live with them another 3 weeks, and then it's like decision day. You're gonna get with your new boo, and you're gonna stay with your old boo. Okay, that's basically how the show goes. That's the premise. Vanessa broke it all down. Okay, they said the rules and Ultimatum are very simple. Okay, so they did like a montage of all the couples kind of talking over their issues. So let's talk about Riah and Trey first. So like I said, Riah's 24. I think she worked down to the Hooters. And Trey's 28. He's an engineer. We find out later. So he is ready to get married. He is ready to take care of her. She says she don't have her life together yet. She don't have her job. She's still trying to figure out things out. And I don't blame her because she's only 24. Some of these people on this show is too young to be getting married, even thinking about marriage. Like, they was giving me anxiety and pressure last night when I was watching the show because I'm like, I'm 35 and y'all putting this much pressure on, and I think the oldest person on the show is 31. Now, I'm gonna need y'all to slow it down, like relax. I know you think you need to ever get married at this time, but you really don't. You need to really slow it down. Some of y'all can afford to wait, okay? And some of y'all wasting time. We're gonna get into that. So, he was saying like, you know, we didn't ever living together as a couple. She's saying like, I'm just not ready yet. Like, you have your whole life together. I gotta figure things out. He's like, well, you got your dream car. She's like, yeah, but I don't have my dream job. And he's like, well, that shouldn't matter. He's like, I can take care of you. She's like, that's the thing is, I don't want you taking care of me. Trey is giving, he wants to Captain Saba, you know what? Not calling Riah that at all. I'm just saying that's what it's giving, okay? And she don't want to be saved. She was talking about having kids, how she don't really want to have kids. I don't know if it's episode 2 or this later on this episode, she did talk about having like a miscarriage or something, which sucks. But anywho, she's like, I'm not sure I want to have kids. I'm not sure I want to, you know, get married right now. I'm not sure about this stuff. And Trey's like, we could talk it out. We could work it out. Like, I don't understand. And I'm just like, she is giving Trey all these excuses, all these reasons why she don't want to be with him. And to me, he's not listening. I don't think Riah is checking for Trey like that. I think, sorry, y'all. I think that possibly Trey wants Riah because he know he ain't going to do no better as far as looks go. And, you know, he wants that beautiful girl on his arm. And Riah wants a life for herself. And I don't blame her. And she's only 24. Like, he said, you know, he used to be buying all these expensive things, but now he got somebody else to take care of. And she's like, that's the problem. You're not hearing me. And he not. Okay, now let's talk about Kat and Alex. They had their little small talk conversation. She's ready to get married. They do a lot of fun adventure stuff together. He said he ain't had time to propose because they be traveling and surfing and rock climbing and doing all that. Y'all know what the people be doing. So, he ain't had time. She was like, she don't know about the soulmate thing, but if you find your one true, like, if you, it could be many true loves, but you find one true love, like, you should lock it down. I agree. He was like, yeah, I don't know. He's not so sure, you know, if it's time yet. But he also feels like Kat needs to open up more. She doesn't really express herself. I thought she expressed herself fine right there, but maybe, I don't know. He was like, well, what are you thinking? And she's like, I feel like I've already explained it all to you. Yeah, she be talking, not really saying nothing, though. I could see that. So he wants her to open up more. So maybe, you know, they have some issues individually they may need to work on. Who knows? Then we had, and I'm going out of order, of course, y'all. What's the girl? Ryan and James. Now, Ryan and James is from North Carolina. They done been together since high school, okay? And she is saying, like, you know, he's like, oh, I can't wait to see how you be spitting game with other people. And he's like, she's like, oh, you're not going to even miss me. It's going to be fine. And she doesn't understand why he's not ready to get married. I think he also just finished school. I think he's still trying to get his life together. Again, y'all too young. Y'all enjoy each other. Also, I feel like they may need to date other people. She's just ready to get married. She said they never even lived together. They may have spent like a couple weeks together, supervised in the house together. But yeah, I feel like they got a whole lot more life to live. I'm sorry. If they break up, I will be okay. And I don't mean to break them up. But for me, both of them got a whole lot more life experience they need to have. And I'm not saying you got to have all this, you know, hard night life experience. I'm just saying I need them to go out and live more. So I don't know about Ryan and James. And Ryan is just ready to get married, and she pictures herself married every day and all this stuff. She's like a down home country girl, y'all. So Then we have Roxanne and Antonio. And we find out later on that Roxanne met Antonio down to the McDonald's. He was working at McDonald's when she met him. And I was like, well, what was you doing, Roxanne? And why did you decide to date somebody that was working at McDonald's? No shade to having a job, y'all. No shade, you got to work at McDonald's. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just wondering at what stations in life are they both at. Maybe she had her little McDonald's type of job too. I don't know. She was saying she just basically doesn't really believe in marriage. She don't know, if she want to get married. She hasn't had good, I don't think she said she hadn't had good examples. Or that was Riah that said she hadn't had good examples. She mostly saw situationships, and Trey saw relationships. But anyway, Roxana, I think, has seen marriages, but she's just not sure. She's really focused in her job. She has her own business, I believe. She works in IT. She wants Antonio to basically like plan more dates and do more, and he's not really doing enough. He's not financially where she would want him to be as well. And I was like, well, why are y'all wasting each other's time? Now, these two, time wasting. And Alex, please don't continue to waste Kat's time. Propose to her or not, because y'all look like a great couple. Okay? So propose to her or not. Okay, now let's get to Lisa and Brian, right? So Lisa's 31, Brian's 28. They are a nice, very nice looking couple. Brian is cute. She's worried, he gonna be liking to talk to other girls and all that in the process, and she's not understanding why he don't want to get married. Like, they get along, their friends are good, everything's good, and he's like, it's just not time yet. He also said financially he's not exactly everywhere he wants to be. He's not all the way on point. And she's like, you just keep coming up with all these excuses. And she's like, finances, like, you ain't got to worry about that. Like, I got money. And she's like, that ain't a problem. She's like, you ain't got to hold down the whole household, just you. And a man don't want to hear that, girl. And so anyway, she was just like putting all the pressure on him. Like, I don't understand. If you want to, I love you. I will do anything for you. I'm here. Like, what else do I got to do? What else do I got to prove? Brian, please don't continue to waste Lisa's time. I'm really worried that Brian is going to continue to waste Lisa's time. But Lisa, we're going to get to you later, girl. You wildin', girl. So, he was telling her, you got to trust the process on that. He giving her these forehead kisses. They get in the bed. She's like, you better not kiss the other girl, like, you kissing me. She killing the mood. Then in the middle of the night, Lisa crying. She want to go home. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go home. Oh, my God. And he's like, no. He had to convince her to stay. She's ready to go. The next morning, she's still not comfortable with the process, but she's going to try it. And he convinces her that it's a good idea and whatever. Okay, so the next day is when everybody started dating each other, mixing and mingling day at the pool, basically. And I'm assuming this is shot in LA, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. So they at the little pool party place. It looked like it could have been a rooftop. I'm not sure. So Ryan said she dressed scantily clad to be dating all these people, but that's what she got to get out here and do in her one-piece swimsuit, okay? We did see her talk to Trey. They wasn't really talking about nothing. They both from North Carolina. And they connected on that. But Trey said she's a nice girl, sweet girl. But he trying to talk to Lisa. He looking at Lisa. Lisa did talk to Antonio. She could hold a conversation with Antonio because she too busy looking at what Brian doing, okay? She's staring at Brian the whole time, watching Brian's every move, okay? So she was talking to Antonio because, he gave up the ultimatum and to, Roxanne and all that. We saw Roxanne talk to Brian and how Roxanne's not really for marriage and all that good stuff. We saw Riah talk to Alex, and they really connected on both having hard their years in childhood being difficult, and both coming from single home parents. Riah's mom was a pastor. Alex's mom was a truck driver, and they spent a lot of time alone, and everything they went through, they really connected on that, okay? Let's see, we saw Kat talk to James. They was talking about science being double jointed. They wasn't really talking about nothing. We also saw Kat, talk to Antonio, I believe. Also, Antonio said it's hard because Roxanne has like an infectious laugh and she's very social, so it's hard to like tune her out in that area. Okay, so then we see Riah talking to Brian, because Riah said She ready for the process. Now, she said this last night. She ready for the process. She saw Brian looking good. He looking like somebody she want to talk to, so she ready to get it popping. Riah don't want to be with Trey, okay? That was probably for a good time, not a long time. Maybe a little come up, and that's it. That's it. And I ain't mad at Riah. Like, she's got a lot of growing to do. She's only 24. So she finally got a chance to talk to Brian, and she's talking to him about, you know, how does she want to give him a hug, and the things she wants romance, she wants dates, because she did complain that Trey wasn't romantic enough for her, and he wasn't doing all those dates and giving her time that she needed, the quality time, and making her still feel the butterflies like he did in the beginning. He did some big romantic gesture for the first Valentine's Day, and she didn't feel like it was good, like the one she see in TikTok. Like I said, that's immature thinking, girl. And that's why I said she has a lot of growing to do. So anyway, she's telling Brian how she wants all these dates. She wants to do all these things. She said that Brian really opens up, unlike most guys. She really enjoys talking to him. Meanwhile, Lisa watching it like a hawk. She getting mad. She can't even enjoy talking to Antonio because she's steady getting mad, okay? But Riah really enjoyed talking to Brian. It was really easy. She was really vibing with him. She said they had a free-flowing conversation, right? Okay, so that was the main conversation, y'all. It was really, episode 1, you know, it ain't too much going on. You just getting the formalities, but it was popping off at the end, okay? So then we get down to the bar, like that night, the next night, whenever. So everybody gathers up, and they taking shots, and they talking about how their dates went. Lisa jamming up Brian, like asking how his date went. I think somebody told him, like, you ain't gotta answer that, bro. And so he was like, I ain't answer. So then Lisa was like, okay. Since the men don't want to answer, like, how did y'all dates go? And so Ryan said she really connected with Trey because they came up from the same, they had a lot of common from being from the same hometown. And so I don't know if Riah said she really connected with Brian. I think she did. And so then later on we see Roxana talking with Alex even more, and she was saying like how she's really like a boss chick. She could come out strong and mean and all that. And Alex is like, yeah, but he likes it. And they connected on the fact that they both he owned a business at one time, a marketing firm, I think, and she's owned her own business for the last 3 years. She went to Georgia Tech. She said she has a nerdy background. Her parents and family also owned their own business, and Alex said, you know, he came from that as well. Maybe his mama did. I thought his daddy wasn't around. But anywho, but they really connected. Now, I will say, I can see Alex and Roxana working out. They give me very much power couple. Because Roxana to me needs somebody strong. I'm very confused on why she's even with Antonio, unless he does bring out that fun side of her. I'm very confused of why she's even with him. She's kind of wasting Antonio's time, in my opinion. Also, Antonio it's giving I'm gonna trap Roxana. That's what it is. It's like, you better marry me, Roxana. It's giving I'm gonna trap Roxana and let her be my sugar mama. No shade, Antonio, but that's what it's giving. Okay. Anywho, but Alex and Roxana really connected. He said he could plan some dates around her schedule and do all that good stuff. She liked that. She need her strong man. Okay. So then, Lisa had got mad, when they was all talking about the dates and stormed off. And then her and Brian took a shot together, and he's calling her baby. And she's like, I'm not your baby right now. And she was saying, she don't know about this process. And he's like, you got to trust the process. You brought me on the show. And she's like, why can't, these men, there's men here who gave the ultimatum, like they're ready to marry their wives. Like, what's, the problem with me and you? And I don't know if it was this moment she had made a comment about Riah, but anywho, and she was saying, like, why can't we take these next 3 weeks just to work on our issues? He told her, we got to trust the process. And so she was pissed. So she stormed away, whatever. So then Riah came and sat down and talked to Brian. So they having their conversation, hitting it off. Lisa over there steady watching. She mad. Okay, Lisa is pissed. So Roxana and Lisa talking. Lisa's like, I just can't take this no more, girl. I just can't take this no more. I want to go over there. I want to bust up the scene. Roxana's like, girl, you need to calm down. You need to just let them do it. Trust the process. Just let them talk to who you want to talk to. Lisa's like, I'm going to go over there. Now, mind you, I'm at home last night watching the episode like, Lisa, calm down. I'm on Twitter like, Lisa, girl, just chill. I'm over there at the bar with Lisa like, girl, no, we not going over there. Just trust the process, girl. Go talk to Trey. Go talk to Alex. Go talk to Antonio. Like, girl, you know, make him jealous, do something, girl, but don't go over there. Like, Lisa, girl, don't go over there. I told Lisa not to go over there, y'all. But Lisa sashayed herself over there, okay, and sat down. And Brian looked her up and down like, what are you doing over here? And I was like, Lisa, girl, why did you go over there? So Lisa asking Riah, like, girl, like, where's Trey? Like, you ain't gonna go talk to Trey? Like, what you doing? So then she was like, oh, I'm sure you want to talk to Roxana or somebody. And she ain't checking for Trey. So then she eventually excused herself to go to the bathroom. So then so Brian was like, really? Did you have to do all that? Like, why'd you come over here? And she was like, why? Because you want to talk to... She said something about Riah. And then she was like, you want to talk to this Hooters B? And she don't even like Trey like that. She don't even want to be with him like that. And he was like, how you going to say that? How you going to like that? I mean, Lisa kind of was right. But, girl, you need to mind your business. So, and you don't know what that lady going through. So, she was going off, right? She was like, yeah, you don't need to be doing all that. You want to talk to this one. You want to talk to this one. She was using the B word. So then he was like, you acting crazy. You tripping right now. She's like, I'm going to show you acting crazy. I'm going to show you tripping. So she stormed off, right? Mind you, earlier she had cried in the corner. Forgot to mention that when they first talked. So anyway, she left. Brian got up and came from over there. Next thing we know, Lisa came back and she was like, you know what, that's it, we're done. And she mushed him in the face. I didn't even catch that last night. When I watched it the second time to give y'all this review, I caught it today, right? So I was like, oh, girl, why'd you mush him in the face on TV? Lisa, it's giving toxic. It's giving toxic. I get it. I would be jealous too. Like, don't mess with my man, but you brought him on this damn experiment called Ultimatum down to the Netflix, so you can't be tripping. You can't be tripping. So anywho, Lisa stormed off outside, and then I think Brian did go after her. On episode 2, they was outside arguing, fussing, and fighting. But like I said, we gonna save episode 2 for the next review. Y'all, this season of Ultimatum so far is starting out good. I will say Lisa cutting up though. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.